I'm back, guys. Oh man, it's not right. Let me get it right. Let me get it right. Hey everybody. No, it's not it. That's not it. I'm just here, guys. I'm here. Listen, I'm here. We've been having a lot of issues trying to get this episode together. Okay, this episode's been madness. I should have titled it Madness, but I did not think these issues were gonna happen. So you know what? Welcome back to another episode of the Just Deal With It podcast. This is episode 19, and this episode is called Mariah Carey Must Be Stopped. Disrupt the energy here, guys. I'm sorry. I've been under the weather all week, but I'm excited to get back to it and make another episode. Hopefully, I'm not coughing all over this episode. I would hate for you guys to just hear an episode where I'm just coughing. So I'm trying. If anything, I'll just take a sip of water to make sure. You know what? You know what? Before we continue this episode, there's some hostility today with Isaac. I don't know what it is, but I want to tell you, Isaac, I appreciate you. I appreciate your contribution to this podcast, to what you do for the editing team. I appreciate the work that you put in, okay? I just want to let you know that you are appreciated, okay? Okay, baby boy, you're appreciated, all right?
What the fuck did you just call me?
All right? I just want you to know that, right? Because, Isaac has been staring at me like he wants to kill me. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to Isaac. Because he literally knocked while I was cleaning my boot because I stepped on some shit. Like, literally an hour ago. And he said, are you ready to do a podcast? And I was like, yeah, sure, let's do it. And then he just disappeared.
I want to go finish my game.
He went to go finish his game. Keep in mind, he's been playing games this whole time, making me wait. But it's fine. It's fine because I appreciate you. Can I let you know that I appreciate you? But now that we got that out the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. We got some updates for you today. This episode is called Mariah Carey Must Be Stopped because there is some nonsense going around in the internet that I found very interesting. And when this episode comes out, it might be a little too late, but I feel like it's a relevant topic right now, and I'd love to talk about it. And I'd also like to explain my absence because, yeah, I have been very inconsistent, and I that's not fair to you guys. But you know what? I feel like I have valid reasons, so we're going to get into that. First, as usual, updates. Like maybe we had like a title card, updates, like a title card. But I just been living life. I've been enjoying myself. Which I guess I'll get into one on the next segment. So I think I just want to plug things right now, like subscribe to the YouTube channel first and foremost because we are close to 3K. Like we are literally like 280 something subscribers away from 3,000, which is a pretty big step. And I'd be really excited if we can do that before the Thanksgiving, aka Friendsgiving. So if you can do that, I really appreciate it, and give the video a thumbs up. And right now, if it so happens that you see a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do not skip the ad. Watch it, please. Support the ad. Don't skip it. Please don't skip it. And, another exciting thing is that I made a TikTok. I sold out. Yeah, I sold out, guys. I couldn't help it. Why did I do it? Why did I go against what I believe in life? Well, to be honest with you, I have been, I've been making friends with a lot of people over this past couple of months, and all of them have constantly been asking me, what's your TikTok? And I'm like, I don't really have that. And they're like, well, you should totally make one. And I'm like, but I don't really, like the stuff that's on there. And then I met a friend, who I work with who has TikTok, and he makes some really incredible content. And I maybe realized that maybe I had TikTok all wrong. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought, Maybe it's just a few bad apples that have made the platform not enjoyable, but there's hope. So hopefully I can make some good content on TikTok. I have a few ideas. I've not dropped an official video yet. I just feel like the first one has to be epic, it has to be something incredible. Um, I, so we'll see, coming soon. But for right now, I'll link the TikTok in the description below, and you guys can go give it a follow. And, you know, yeah. I said, I know. I think we've been on this, several podcast episodes have been about me shitting on TikTok. I know. If someone was dedicated to the show, they'd create a compilation of me. I think I did an episode where I literally just went off on TikTok. So, probably like 15 episodes in, I quit. I ended up not standing by my beliefs. But you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. I hope you guys can forgive me and support what I got going on. But as of right now, that is the move. And then other updates. We're a little bit about a month away from the Heartbreak Boys performing. That is the name of my band. I am the lead singer of the Heartbreak Boys, with Jordan, who's the guitarist, and Sam, who's the drummer. Although they do many more things, but those are our roles in the Heartbreak Boys group, So if you guys want to pop up and show some love at the Mercury Lounge, I will link the description below as well of the Addy, so you guys can pull up and show some love. I'm still a beginner singer. I'm level 5 right now. Haven't evolved into my second form in pokey singer status, so we'll see. I think I've passed the karaoke singer stage already, and I'm actually at a amateur singer level, so I'm pretty confident in myself. I think I'm really getting close to that Fergie and Jesus combination that I've been trying to get to. So I have this bag of confidence, guys, and I gotta keep a warrior spirit. I'm just gonna keep a warrior spirit and keep pushing. And I'm excited for you guys to see all the content we've been recording in the studio. We've been in the studio endlessly pushing songs, making original songs, but the cameras are not on, unfortunately, because the cameras have a bedtime and they can't go out on a school night. So unfortunately, it's hard for us to get anything out because the cameras, they just can't go out on a Sunday. And we booked these rehearsals very late at night, so we shouldn't blame the cameras either. We appreciate the cameras. We appreciate the cameras. And yeah, that's the music stuff. As far as personal things, I'm going to Los Angeles again for the second time during the Christmas break, which is December 24th all the way up to January 2nd. Hopefully I can stay a little bit more. We'll see. But as of right now, by this weekend, I should buy my flight and start setting that move up. As you guys know, there's no secret how much I fell in love with LA my first time around. And I'm really optimistic about the second time, as I made friends over there. Now I'm going to go see people. And Dennis actually wants to tag along during the middle of the week. So, it should be fun. I'm excited. If you live in the Los Angeles area and you want to show some love, definitely let me know. But overall, as I said on my Instagram, or make sure to follow me on Instagram, King_Julius_Caesar. If you're at a different city, and you want me to pop up, let me know. I'll show up and show some love to your city. You can show me around, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm at a phase in my life where I want to travel and I want to see places, I'm a very open-minded person, and I think it's very important to get these experiences because they bring out the best in you and they show you perspective. So if you're in an area outside of New York, hit me up and we can make some moves. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about out here. You just, coming together, trying to build a community here. And that's why I'm doing YouTube, to create a community, find my my loyal, not so much fans, but just like people who support me. So, you know, reach out to the kid. Let me know. I'll come. The merch store is only open till January, so you guys don't have much time. I have some exclusives coming up for Christmas. I have some Christmas shirts coming up that you definitely want to get your hands on. But for right now, there's tons of beautiful merch. I've been trying to find a way to make a video where I'm actually doing a commercial where you guys get to see the merch. So I'm going to try to buy some merch, more items, so we can do a full like commercial of it or something like that. But for right now, you know, just I'll link the website below and you can get yourself the hottest merch of the winter. You know, so cold, so fresh and so clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, get yourself the coldest merch. You know what I'm saying? It was the hottest merch of the summer. Now it's the coldest merch because so cold with it. You know, ice. Yeah, you want to get yourself that. There's tons of cool designs. I collaborated with 3 amazing artists, and you're not just showing me love, but you're also showing them support. And then there's an Isaac exclusive there as well that you should get your hands on, because all proceeds of that shirt go straight to the Isaac Foundation for the blind and gifted. I kidding. No. It does go to Isaac, so you should support Isaac. Like, you know, he could use the Christmas money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what he's trying to buy these days, but I guess he'll send me the list soon. So yeah, so those were the updates. Now where have I been? You know, I guess that is another update, but I kind of wanted to separate it from the general updates. I've been MIA, you know, and I know it's been inconsistent. I know that on the last podcast episode, he's like probably clear. I'm back. I know I said I was going to be dropping videos consistently, but you know what, guys? Like, you know, I do work 2 jobs. As you guys remember, I work as an assistant teacher, and I also run an after-school program, and I'm also the lead singer of a band, and I'm also a full-time brother. You know, Isaac can be, you know, very much overwhelming. He asks for a lot. He's very needy. Now you see him as an excuse. All right, sorry. This episode should be titled like the roast of Isaac Juan. but no. I just have a lot on my plate, and I'm trying to find a way to fit this into the routine, because it can also be difficult, you know, finding time. And I know that's not a valid excuse, but I just been part of, like, when I started this journey of mental health, because a lot of you were there in the beginning where this podcast came about and I started to talk about mental health. The therapist was, you know, telling me to put myself out there and go out more. And I just been very social. And a lot of this, like, new side of me, this, like, new sociable side to me, because I am outgoing already, but I haven't put those tools into effect. Like, I haven't used, like, what I've learned in therapy or what I've gained into action. Like, I haven't seen, like, if, you know, I've made progress or not. And over this month, I've gone to a lot of cool places. I've gone to Comic-Con. I gone to Halloween Con, Horror Con, and Halloween Con. I went to, you know, any con you could think of, you know, like, and those are just the pros and cons of, like, going out. Sorry, I had to do it. Nah, I was pretty corny. I'm sorry, guys. But no, I just been enjoying life, and I've been meeting people. Like, I've been creating all these new, connections and networking, which is like a word I never thought I'd use, because I've been so shy about being open about the stuff that I got going on outside of school, outside of my job. You know, it's not that I've been embarrassed about it, but it's just been like, I don't know, like, it's just that I never done that, you know. Like, I do it on my IG stories, I promote all the time, but not to people where I'm just like, yeah, I'm a YouTuber, you know, subscribe to my YouTube channel. But I've been doing that because these places that I've gone to have given me the platform or the opportunity to do that, because these are places where that is okay to do. You know, because you also don't want to just go to a bar, you know, and just be like, hey guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, that's pretty weird, you know. Like, this guy's...
They'll probably throw you out of the saloon. With the little wooden doors.
Exactly.
Kick your ass out.
Exactly, you know. This is 1980s.
Like 1880s.
1880s. But no, and so I just been happy that I've been able to actually talk about the channel. Even if I'm not doing content, like it's been on my mind. I never stop thinking about it. I'm passionate about it. Like if you guys think that I'm not hungry like the way I used to be, or I've been not motivated, or I've been slacking, like you're wrong. Like I just been enjoying life, and I think sometimes it's important to take breaks when you need them. And I felt like I really did need a break again because you don't know if you're ready until you try, and then you can figure out from there if you are ready. And when I did that last podcast episode, I was not ready. I afterwards I felt like there was still much more for me to like do social beliefs, social like
Social. Oh, I don't know.
you get what I'm saying. Like I wasn't ready, and now I feel like I have a lot to talk about. I have ideas, like we have somewhere we can go with this, and I'm not gonna promise things now. I've learned my lesson to not promise things. Like just take things week by week and see how things go. And I'm just letting you know, guys, that I do love this, and I'm continuing to keep pushing with it. I was so excited the other day because we checked the Google AdSense, is where we make money. And although I don't do this for the paycheck, because we haven't made a single like paycheck doing this yet, because we're not there yet, and that's fine. It was just exciting to know that we're almost at $30 made, and we need 100 to cash out. But I want to frame that first check. That's really what I want to do. I want to be able to frame that first check and say, I did that. Like I earned that. Like you guys contributed to it, of course, but like it came through my creating this content. And you guys made that happen. Although every accomplishment isn't like on the same level, I still treat every accomplishment like it's special and important to me. So when we get to that stage in our like YouTube careers, like it'd be nice to frame that. So I'm looking forward to that. And it'd be nice to do it before Christmas. But we'll see. Like if you guys want to donate, you can donate as well. Or if you guys just don't skip these ads, like right now an ad's about to probably come up, just don't skip it. I know you see it's counting down to 1. Don't skip it. And so this episode I called, because it's talking about Christmas transition or segue, no segue to Christmas. I just don't know internet anymore. I've been trying to figure out society as a whole right now, because a little bit about a week ago, Halloween ended, or Halloween was ending. I don't know if this video came out during Halloween or it came out after. Do you know?
Which one?
The Mariah Carey video of her with the pumpkins and saying.
I think it was the day right after.
So the day right after Halloween, we'll find the video too. Like Mariah Carey is with 3 pumpkins, and basically it's promoting the song "All I Want for Christmas Is You." I mean, you guys know the song. If you don't know it, you must be living under a rock. You must be Patrick Star from SpongeBob, living under a rock. But it was just like strange to me, because Christmas isn't until December, and right now we're still in October when that video came out. Now we're in November, but I'm just like damn, like I wonder like how Mariah Carey is doing, like hopefully everything is okay, but like why? Like it's almost as if it was a new song dropping, like she was premiering this brand new song. But no, it's All I Want for Christmas Is You. And I mean, I'm at a point now with that song where it's like, do you even classify it as a Christmas song? I mean, because literally about that same week where she drops this video, it makes the iTunes top 200 chart in November. And I don't understand. Like, it's like, I don't understand us as a society. Like, do we just forget about Thanksgiving? Like, is Thanksgiving not important? I mean, I know the history of Thanksgiving. I know, it's I'm surprised, actually, controversial tip. I'm surprised we haven't canceled Thanksgiving. Right? The way this generation is, like, instead, you know what? I feel like that's what's gonna come. I feel Mariah Carey just set it off where people are gonna start questioning: do we really need Thanksgiving?
We do.
We do, right?
For the turkey.
Yeah, for the turkey, and not just that. I mean, we get 2 days off from work,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
for school. Like, but nah, like, I just feel like everyone completely dismissed Thanksgiving. Like, I feel like for me, like, as I said before, we all have our versions of Thanksgiving, but I honestly feel like it's a time of giving and giving thanks, coming together as a community. It doesn't even have to be as a family. I mean, we come together as friends. I have a friend who invited me to Friendsgiving, and we're gonna do some stuff together. And I think it's very important to, like, keep things at its own time, its own time frame. Like, it's just like, if we do this, if we push this song ahead, like, what are we gonna do next? Like, it won't be Cinco de Mayo. It'd be like Cinco de Febrero. Like, like, are we, like, disregarding holidays now? Like, what's going on? Like, we should not be celebrating Christmas in November. Christmas is in December, and it's for a good reason. Like,
Not only that, it's at the end of December.
exactly.
The 25th.
Literally, it's 65 degrees outside. It's not Christmas time yet. It's still Thanksgiving time. This is each holiday serves its purpose. Go one step at a time. Like, I know it sounds like dumb to be going off about something so small, but the fact that it made the top 200, there are so many musical artists in the world right now, right? So for you to tell me that All I Want for Christmas made top 200, and I'm sure there's more than 200 artists in the world, right? Like, we gotta think about genres, like
It's like thousands.
thousands, like, probably not millions, right? But like
Hundreds of thousands.
hundreds of thousands of artists, right? And each of them make music, each of them make songs. For you to tell me that Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas beat some of those songs and made it to the top 200, I don't even know what place it went. Like, I'd have to say it made, like, top 200, because if it would have made top 100, that would have, like, they would have said, like, they wouldn't even said top 200, they would have probably said top 100. But it's just like, it's like people are just sheep. Like, it's like, well, go do this. Yes. And it's just, I don't know, it's just this, like, notion of us as a society to just follow when something is, like, I don't know. Like, I work with kids, right? And every time we introduce new activities, right? Like, in these charts, they get really excited about it. And I get excited too, because it's a new activity. And I feel like we're almost programmed at a young age to get excited when something new is happening. And we go straight to that. Like, they just opened up a store around where I live, and it's just a regular Christmas store in November. and they opened up this Christmas store just now, and they've been promoting that Christmas store since, like, what, August?
No, since like May.
Since, like, May, there's a Christmas store opening up, and it opened up this month, which is fine. You want to, like, shop early for Christmas, but, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's just like we're do as we told. Like, we just follow because that's what they say. Like, it's just like, I feel like I don't know. Like, I feel like Mariah could have easily done that, like, after Thanksgiving. Like, she could have still did that in November. Like, she could have did it, like, the day after Thanksgiving. Like, after Thanksgiving ended, she could have been like, it's here. It's already bad enough you gotta deal with it at the goddamn Macy's Days parade. Like, we know that's gonna happen for you. We know you're trying to make some extra coin. I understand. Like, you probably have way more money than me. Like, you probably don't even watch this. But it's just like, let's promote other music, And I mean, to keep it 100 with you, like, All I Want for Christmas is not even top 10 Christmas song. I mean, definitely not top 5. I can name some Christmas songs right off my head. I didn't even make a count list, like, but I can name a couple Christmas songs that are way better than All I Want for Christmas. And if you want to make your own list and want to let me know in the comment section below, let me know in the comment section below if you agree or if you disagree. If you agree or if you disagree. I mean, if you disagree, I'll just ignore you. No, I'm kidding. I take everyone's, like, voice into matter. I'm not like that at all. we're a equal, fair opportunity employment place. But no, listen, Last Christmas by Wham is way better than All I Want for Christmas Is You. Like that, even that song can get played a lot, but it's like you don't see George Michael's. I mean, he's not alive, but like you don't see him like you don't see
his team.
you don't see his team out here telling you like Last Christmas. If you don't see that. Then we got Feliz Navidad. Like, Feliz Navidad is a nice little song. It's got a nice little jingle, although it could be repetitive. And, I mean, you could add some more lyrics to it, like, like it continues the same repetitive thing. But I'll still listen to Feliz Navidad over All I Want for Christmas Is You. What else? What is another good Christmas song? Oh man,
Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time.
Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney. Such a great song as well. It's a song that doesn't even get played that much too. I mean, it makes the Christmas playlist, but I mean, you don't see Sir Paul McCartney like promoting like, so this is Christmas, or no, Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time. So This Is Christmas is another song. Christmas is by John Lennon. Like, so this is Christmas. Don't copyright me. That song is also better than All I Want for Christmas Is You. That's 4 songs I just named. Then there's also Do They Know It's Christmas by it was like a group, so like they sort of did like a We Are the World, but it was for like it was like a Christmas version, and it's like, do they know? No, wait, I just messed up the whole song. I just messed up the whole song. No, the it's Christmas time. That's how the song goes. There's no need to be afraid in Christmas time. That song is fire. In a world of plenty. It's like really good. Christmas time. Yeah, I love it, It's just really good. So say a prayer. It's just that good. That song really, if you feel it in your soul. But like, All I Want for Christmas, like, I'm just tired of that goddamn. Like, as soon as I hear that, I want to shoot myself. Like, I remember, I know we have a performance coming up in December, and I was like, we should do a Christmas song. And I asked Isaac, like, yo, what Christmas song should we do? And he's like, bro, just do not do All I Want for Christmas Is You. And it's just like, there's so many other songs you could have promoted before that Christmas song. And there's more from the top. There's more that I probably didn't name that are probably even better than that. Like I said, it's not top 10. Like, I will fight you on this. I love Christmas. Christmas is my favorite time of the year. So if anyone should be debating about Christmas, is me. I'm Christmas lawyer. Like, I'm here defending Christmas, but I'm also here to let Christmas know, like, it's in December. It's not in November. We're not here early. There's a time and place. We gotta give Thanksgiving is space. We gotta let the turkey, do its thing. Or chicken if you're a chicken family. Or any animal you do. Like, what other animals can you? Goose, yeah. Frog. Not you, bro. Not you. We're good. So yeah, I just honestly, I feel like it wasn't needed. Like, you can keep that, Mariah Carey. You can keep your All I Want for Christmas Is You, because I don't want you for Christmas, and I think you should take a break. How about this? Why can't that song take a break? If anything, that song should take a break. Like, literally in December, we should be like, you know what? When people are putting together Christmas playlists, like, let's just remove that song for this year. Like, let's take a quick break from that song, and then we miss it. Like, so then next year we're like, oh, you know what? Like, we haven't heard that song in a while. Can we hear that song? But if you constantly replay the same goddamn song, it's gonna get annoying. And I'm honestly, I'm up to here. I'm up to, like, you can't even see it because I'm up to there. So, like, so that was that. Let me know in the comment section below how you feel about that. If you disagree, it's fine. It's fine. I understand. I get it. I'm not a Mariah Carey hater. I love Mariah. I think she's cool. I just feel like, it was unnecessary. There was no need for it. And that's that. And that's it. That'll be the last time I talk about her and her, her shenanigans, In the words of a wise man named Cody, be better, Mariah, be better. if we ever meet, you know, this will be played. But yeah, guys. So that caps off another episode of the Just Deal With It podcast. I've been trying to make the episodes a little bit shorter because I know you guys got things to do. You know, if anything, I want it to be more of a podcast where, you know, you're cooking. You know, maybe you're on the go on the train station. You just want to put your headphones on and hear this beautiful sounds of my voice, and you could just, you know, like listen to me. You don't even have to look at me. You know, like, you know, that's what I tell anyone that sleeps with me. You don't even have to look at me. No, but like, no. You could just listen to me. Listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me and just like enjoy what I got to say. You know, and if you agree, it's fine. If you don't, it's also fine. But you know, the point is that I want you to know that you have a place to stay, or you have a place to come to if y'all want to listen to somebody just ramble, or just rant. You know, but. Just know that I know you probably left with a laugh or something. I left you with an emotion today, and you felt something. That's what I also try to tell most people that see with me. You felt something, but anyway, that is the end of the episode. I will see you next time. Make sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up. Make sure to comment. Make sure to follow the Instagram. Make sure to follow the TikTok. Make sure to buy something from the merch store. And I'll see ya next time.